Ooh, welcome to Taz Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is October the 26th, 2023. We're going to be talking about AEW because we got full gear. Some matches that got added to the show, to full gear. And we found out what is the gift, the retirement gift that Tony Khan gave Sting. It wasn't a thing. But ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot of things happening here on AEW. A lot of things. So let's get to it. Let's talk about Sting. Tony Schiavone brought out Sting. This guy likes to take everybody's spotlights. Oh my god, I don't like Tony Schiavone. The guy likes to give people spotlights. Because when Sting came out, and then Tony Schiavone asked him a question, and then he started talking. And then you just see Tony Schiavone patting on Sting. Give me the microphone. I want the microphone. I want to be in the spotlight. The guy is retiring. Why are you grabbing the microphone from the guy? So Tony Khan didn't come out to give Sting the gift. So Tony Schiavone is the one that gave him the gift. And the gift was Ric Flair coming to AEW. And he talked about all the things that Sting done. He had his first match on TBS. He debuted on TBS, and now he's on TBS again. And he's going to retire on TBS. And he says that he wants to be in the corner of Sting to the road of his retirement. So I don't know that we're going to see Ric Flair every single time. Are we going to see him whenever Sting has a match? Speaking of that, we got Christian Cage coming out. He talked trash about Ric Flair. He made fun of him. But ladies and gentlemen, the main thing is that he issued a challenge, a 6-man tag team match. Christian Cage, Luchasaurus, and Nick Wayne versus Darby Allin and Sting. If they wanted to choose Ric Flair, they could to team up with them. But they said, if you choose a partner, we could have this match. Sting says, we will find a partner, and we accept the match. So that's going to happen there. And ladies and gentlemen, looks like Darby Allin and Sting is trying to get Adam Copeland to join their team. But Adam doesn't want to fight Christian Cage. So Sting has to try to make a man up and see if he's going to join. Will Adam Copeland join the team and face Christian Cage? At full year, we will find out. But there was a lot of segments, so let's get to the matches, because we had a long segment after MJF match. So we got MJF coming out, having his match against Juice Robinson for the ring, the Dynamite Dozen ring. It was a pretty decent match, but the Bang Bang Club, the Guns, wouldn't start getting themselves involved. But before the show started, we got an interview with MJF. And Roderick Strong came out. He screams MJF. It looks like Adam Cole is finally getting his surgery. He got away from the psychopath, Roderick Strong. Like he tried to kidnap Adam Cole and won't let him go. But Roderick Strong says he will help MJF win. What does that mean? But MJF says, really? You're going to help me win? And he just rolls Roderick Strong's wheelchair away from the camera. And then when MJF was talking, the camera changed into the double guy. The guy that had his goons attacking Jay White. He didn't say anything, but I think he just nodded and covers the camera. And then the show started with the pyro and that all stuff. So that's interesting. Then we have MJF versus Juice Robinson for the ring. And like I told you, it was a pretty decent match. But the winner of that match was MJF. After when the Guns were making a distraction and Mr. Juice Robinson had his fake ring and Mr. MJF had his real Dynamite ring. And he knocked out Juice Robinson with that ring. And the winner of that match was MJF. And then MJF got attacked by the Bullet Club Gold until Roderick Strong and the Kingdom came out with the stuffed giraffe. What is wrong with you guys? And then they tried to attack the Bullet Club Gold. They got thrown out of the ring. Roderick Strong can't do anything because he's in a wheelchair. And then here comes the Acclaim to save MJF. And then Jay White had a whole bunch of things to say. And then the Guns issue a challenge to the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions at Full Gear. And MJF accepted the match. And then he accepted the 8-man tag team match. Because if he wins, Jay White will have to give the Triple B back to MJF. But there was 3 guys, 3 teams that thinks that MJF is going to choose them. Roderick Strong wouldn't stop screaming his MJF's name, and MJF finally told him that I'm right here. You could stop screaming. And he says, you're going to choose us, right? And MJF made fun of Roderick Strong and told him, no, I'm not choosing you guys. And then Max Caster puts his hands on MJF saying, you're going to choose us, right? And MJF says, we know each other for years, since he was 18 years old, but he never liked Max Caster. And then he says he would never ever tag with him. So I'm guessing that's a no to the Acclaim. And then when MJF was about to leave, Kenny Omega came out. And he says MJF has something that he wants, and that's the AEW World Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, MJF says, I will put the title on the line against Kenny Omega this Saturday on Collusion. But MJF will not have his championship because that's the main that 8-man tag team match supposed to be on Dynamite. He's not going to have that world title with him until he wins this 8-man tag team match. But looks like Samoa Joe wants to join. They shook hands, but Samoa Joe says one condition. He wants a rematch for the World Championship. Will MJF give Samoa Joe that World Championship match if he helps him win this 8-man tag team match? I don't know what's going on. Sting and Darby needs to find a partner. Friggin' MJF needs to find 3 partners. Everybody's just need to find partners. Well, looks like Hook has a partner of his own. He teamed up with Rob Van Dam to verse the Dark Order, John Silver and Alex Reynolds. It was an okay match. I'm happy that RVD. I don't think he's signed with AEW, but I'm happy to see RVD back in the wrestling ring. The last time we seen him was in Impact Wrestling back then in 2020s. And 2021 and all that stuff. And then what happened to Joey Ryan and all that stuff as well. But yeah, it was great to see him back in the ring. Can he do what he does back then? I don't think he could. But he does. He's doing good. Not bad. But the winner of that match was Hook and Rob Van Dam. And then we have the Elite defending the Ring of Honor World Trios Championships against the Hardys and Brother Zay, Isaiah Cassidy. If you didn't know who that is. But ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match as well. But the winner of that match, and still your Ring of Honor World Trios Champions, was the Elite. But ladies and gentlemen, more sadness or more scary, Swerve Strickland and Prince Nana kind of walked in Hangman Adam Page's house. They were at his house looking around, and Swerve Strickland rips one of the art pictures, I guess from Hangman Adam Page's kids. He ripped it up. And then they heard a noise. And Isaiah Scott went into a room, and there was a crib. And I guess he was talking to a baby and talking about what the baby's dad, Adam Page, has done to him and cost him things and all that stuff. And then he throws a shirt into the crib. So, Swerve is making this thing personal between him and Hangman Adam Page. We got Sheeta versus Ruby Soho for the AEW Women's World Championship. I don't know how Ruby Soho got a title shot, but somehow she did. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match, and still your AEW Women's World Champion, was Sheeta. And some reason Toni Storm came out. And Excalibur says that she has a match at Full Gear, but we don't know it's for the championship. Is it against Sheeta? Who is it against? We have no idea. And then she's just doing weird moves, like she's into Hollywood. Sheeta is confused. What is she doing? I think everybody's confused. And then they join our main event, the Blackpool Combat Club, Bryan Danielson and Claudio versus Orange Cassidy and his tag team partner, Okada. And ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match, pretty decent tag team match. But the winner of that match was Claudio and Bryan Danielson, the Blackpool Combat Club. But you could see Bryan Danielson on the apron, well, laying down on the apron, holding his face. Looks like he's injured. And then we got the rest of the Blackpool Combat Club coming out, Yuta and Jon Moxley, to check on the guy. Okada is having a stare down with Claudio, the best friends, Rocky Romero, Hook, and Chris. I think Chris Statlander was there, I think. To go on to check on Orange Cassidy, and then you got Hook staring down Yuta. So that could be a match as well for Full Gear. Yuta and Hook, maybe for the FTW title. And maybe Okada and Claudio one-on-one match at Full Gear. Anything could happen. So that's happening on AEW. Pretty decent episode this time. Not bad. Drinking my Poppy Pop. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there was not a lot of news. Oh, now I know what the name was for the Germany pay-per-view that for WWE is Bash in Berlin. That's what it was. Not Best in Berlin. I don't know what I was trying to say there. But Bash in Berlin will be the next pay-per-view in August for WWE when they go to Germany. So that's pretty cool to hear. That they're going to Germany. And we heard that they might not stop there. They're saying Backlash might go to a different country that's not in the United States, that's not in Canada, but in other countries. That's pretty cool to hear about WWE. What they're doing and doing cool things. They've been in UK, they're going in Saudi Arabia, they went to Australia. No, they did not go in Australia, they went to Puerto Rico. They're going to Australia soon. Not now, but soon. So, yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And I will see you guys Saturday for Friday Night SmackDown, because right now we're just going to put Impact Wrestling results in the SmackDown video, like I've been doing the last couple weeks. So, yeah. So we're going to see you guys on Saturday when I put up the Friday Night SmackDown results. That's all for today. Tell us out. Bye!